Painting little figures is a source of stress for many people because little figures brighten up a painting. They create mood, they create energy, they create life when they're painted right. When they're not painted right, however, they're like a sore thumb that sticks out, and it's the only thing you can see. You know it's wrong and you just can't take your eyes off it. So learning how to paint little figures and practicing them is absolutely essential so they add to your paintings rather than actually weaken your paintings. So this Monday, the 11th of August, we're not just painting little figures, we're actually learning how we incorporate figures into a subject, meaning the last thing that you want when you're painting people in your paintings is to have separate people in your subject. The figures should be adding to the atmosphere, to the mood, to the life. They may not necessarily be the entire subject. They need to be part of the subject. Therefore, you don't want them to dominate the scene. You want them to add to the scene. So when you're painting figures, you need to incorporate them into the bigger picture. They actually need to be part of the bigger picture. So how are we going to do that? Monday, the 11th of August, we have a cafe scene. It's an interior cafe scene. And this interior cafe scene is a backlighting. And this backlighting is actually going to help us, for this painting, to create silhouettes. And the silhouettes we're going to be using to reduce the definition, to reduce the detail, so that we're not painting portraits, we're painting a group of figures. And we're going to understand what's the difference between painting a figure that is important in a painting and, let's just say, those figures which are just part of the background. They're just sort of there as the context to add more life. They're not necessarily the main figure. All right. So this Monday, the 11th, we're going to paint this scene, but I want to do something as well. I want to spend a little bit more time this week actually going deeper into the critiques. So I want to actually pinpoint where I see the weakness of each person is. So I look forward to seeing you on Monday, the 11th of August. Take care.